Hello, good people of the internet, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright. And while we were off camera, I decided to actually Google, because Ethan Gonzalez continues to say that these games take place in like 2018, 2019, like even though they came out in like 2005. And it's not that I really doubted him per se, but like I had no frame of reference, you know.
Right.
So it's like I just didn't know. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look it up, and he is absolutely right. This game, I looked up the Phoenix Wright timeline, you know, and these do like take place in like 2018.
Oh, so these are actually supposed to be from only a couple years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, the games only came out in like 2005, so for them it was the future.
Right. This is weird to think about.
Yeah.
How we're like living in the future, and we're
past the quote unquote future of this game,
and in a lot of ways we're nowhere near this and like advanced as a society.
Well, not only that, but also they use fucking ancient technology as well as advanced technology.
Yeah, it's this weird mesh of like stuff that we definitely see modern day, and like some of the like future ideas that we still have yet to see come to light, and also like stuff from like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like fucking the regular like big ass fucking IBM computers that
everyone still uses flip phones.
Right?
Yeah.
God, I'm surprised we haven't seen any floppy disks already.
Jeez.
Genuinely, like with the fucking like cameras and shit they're using, like
like VHSs or whatever for security. Well, then again, security systems are still pretty like outdated, but
maybe not really, because instead of recording the VHSs, it's usually digitally recorded and sent and downloaded onto like the hard drive on the computer, as opposed, it's like an MP4 format sort of,
Sure.
Well, it's like a video file now.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care.
Okay. All right. So.
1 second, please. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. What were we talking about? Security systems. Nah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I was about to ask about like a recap. So from where we are, we just completed the first trial, and we found out that this guy knows
nothing, basically.
Nothing.
Because all of his testimony was sham.
Right. Fucking what's his face? Don Tigre or whatever.
Yeah. He runs a loan company, and that gothic chick, Violetta. She supposedly died once, I guess.
And Don Tigre saved her life, and they became lovers or something, I guess, after that.
Something like that.
Armstrong is in debt to Don Tigre's company.
Yes.
Tender Lender, right?
Tender Lender, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry for the recap, but it's been a minute since we recorded last, as it always is.
Yep. You said you were a craftsman, right? Gah! I'm on a world cast. Honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that bad. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back from the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one! Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I want to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside. It's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Cut in, probably. Actually, we've got places to go, things to check and stuff. Maybe another time?
Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got a tsunami's worth of grumbling to do.
Yes, yes. And this girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest.
What? I never said that. Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you.
What is this? It's covered in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger?
You really want someone to grumble at, huh? Although, it is a burger joint.
Wait, this...
Also, we have to listen to him about the burger.
Fine.
Well...
Suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad.
Baby, you're right next to the microphone. Why are you
pigeons
doing
man?
this?
What am I, some sort of too-big community here, man? Well... Buy some bread. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding those seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost! That's what they're trying to say. Oh, yes. Just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did you just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there, too?
Yes, I did. The very day the young brat was poisoned.
What?
What?
So, on the day of an incident...
Wait, hang on. Is this just more sham shit? Like, did we actually... Like, should we believe this?
I don't know. Well,
because, like, we disproved literally everything he said at the trial.
Let's at least hear him out.
Alright.
So, on the day of an incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The centering guard collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me. Excuse me, you! Call the police! Call them yourself! I should have said back. But I didn't think of that at the time. So, did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Yeah, did you call them on your cell phone?
Gah! Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. For 5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sir. The owner was a Tribune on his own.
Why didn't you mention this at the court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But y'all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. But, like, all of his other testimony was completely useless. Why is this the one thing that actually, like, kind of matters?
Well, if what he's saying is true, that means that if the owner of the restaurant was in on it, even if he was being blackmailed, right, because it was a loan, right, he could have...
And or being intimidated by Don Tigre.
Exactly. He could have withheld certain things, and if he's not actually a witness to the full thing, something could have happened that he wasn't able to testify about. Because there's 5 whole minutes where he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So, say El Tigre came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, planted the evidence on Maggie. Sure, the owner would have been there.
Well, he was already there. Remember?
Well, yeah, he probably would have been. But...
Because Maggie
says she saw him, yes. And the owner says he wasn't there, but the owner, again, could be intimidated into silence, right? What about this old guy? Would he also be intimidated into silence?
If he's not there, then he wouldn't have, been able to witness if anything actually happened and whatnot. So between him leaving and coming back, there's that 5 minute gap that he has absolutely no knowledge of. So it's just kind of asking him about it.
Exactly.
But this does give us a reason to go back and talk to Armstrong again, because there's that 5 minute gap that... Wait, wasn't Armstrong, like, in the kitchen or out back or something?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what...
Even if he was in the kitchen, though, the picture that one of these pictures, they said this was taken from the kitchen, so he would have been able to see it happen.
Maybe. Well, then I guess we need to go talk to Armstrong and Maggie again. Well, I guess Maggie, because she was passed out, wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
So that leaves...
The only people who would know would be...
Armstrong and Don Tigre.
And possibly even Violetta, if she was the one wearing a uniform instead of Maggie or whatever.
That's also true.
Although, You would think Maggie would have noticed that if there was another waitress there. Well, anyway. You could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the uncounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man, alone in the restaurant.
Can we fucking decide on whether...
Yeah. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the police on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah! Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way, as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead,
You need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Armstrong. Alright. Well, you're still here. I need to talk to Armstrong, though. Did I?
Would he be in the kitchen, I guess?
Oh, fuck that, yeah.
The radio.
Do I have what I need for this? It's only one. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, we'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... Well, it was probably related to gambling, right?
Yeah.
I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you tried to win big, just like Glenn Elm did.
It's like you can see right through me.
Are you fucking serious? I could have done that this whole time. I could have just broken this as soon as we got it.
Oops.
Oh, okay. I've cracked him already?
See, pal? That's why I said it was nothing.
I can't believe... I was like, well, I guess we gotta come back to this, but no! That was... We could have just done that this whole time!
What even more is there to talk about? He's listening to the gambling results on the radio for a lotto ticket. Like, why do we care this much? Oh my god!
Because Phoenix needs to get his nose in everyone's business.
Is this related to the case at all? No! What the fuck?
Jeez.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give... I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try, pal.
So, what's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how'd it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elm, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elm was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah. What time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire Radio.
Okay.
Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye.
Oh yeah, I'm vaguely remembering that the last time we recorded there was some kind of big fuss going on at the precinct.
Oh yeah, because everybody was like, up in the trunk, like, Chief, not now, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Weird.
Hello, again. You better get going, Detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give these to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I can make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe... How many weenies are in here? This is not a person on Earth who would eat this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. Oh, so those are little weenies with barbecue sauce and rice. You know what? This speaks very Gumshoe.
I just want to say, you know those dang are out of context posts where they just screenshot something out of context.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright out of context. I love Weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness.
You proud of yourself for that one?
No.
Good. So, will you give it to her? It took me ages to make. Please say will, pal. Please say will, pal.
I can't exactly say no, can I?
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. Watch it be like there's some, like, stupidly something hidden in the rice or whatever.
Oh, I'm also surprised that Phoenix did not scold Maya for saying she would eat the thing that meant for Maggie. Because I was expecting Phoenix to go like, no, that's meant for Maggie or whatever. And Maya would be like, oh, you're no fun. But no, it just stock silence. Like, Phoenix like, eh. And he comes to like, oh, come on, pal. It's for Maggie.
I just want to say, like, that lunchbox definitely screams Gumshoe.
Yeah. He's finally gone. But where the fuck is our... fine, I guess I'll go to Maggie first.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
Hello, Maggie. So, they finished questioning you?
It wasn't it. Baby, why are you always going to the microphone?
Leave it alone! We're using that to record!
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night long and blab about everything that happened.
Were you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there.
Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man.
I certainly hope for that. I only hope
Out of context?
Yeah, out of context. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. That was what I remember of the incident anyway.
Is it possible she's just misremembering things? Well? Oh, no, that did not move. Talk.
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember?
Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is that other guy saw the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put white powder in the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, a CD with the writing on it.
Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. The name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
Also, we literally just covered this.
Yeah, also we actually have that in our inventory currently.
Right, like, oh, you mean this CD?
Yeah.
That's the CD?
We probably have to present it.
Probably.
They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Yeah, the medication thing's weird.
Yeah.
Why is that still missing?
Right, that's just ear medicine, right?
Right.
Why,
And it's a cream, so it's not like a powder or anything. Why is
take it?
Why is the ear cream missing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I am very confused. Also, it's a cream for... I don't know, I just kind of assumed that you would have popped a pill like a Tylenol or something for the pain, and that would have been that.
Well, that's not going to fix your ear, though. It would just reduce pain. I'm assuming that the ear stuff is to, like, actually heal part of it, like, the whatever was ruptured.
I don't know. I just figured if you ruptured the eardrum, you just let it heal naturally, right? I mean, I don't know what cream applying to it could...
I don't know, man. Do I look like a fucking doctor to you?
No, I'm just saying.
There's probably some reason for it.
Maybe, I don't know. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
Yeah.
So she continues to insist that...
There was someone else there.
Which looks like it was Don Tigre.
Yes.
She is for sure certain that she saw him there. And also that he was the one that put something...
In his drink.
Is it possible she collapsed before she saw the other waitress?
Yeah, that's possible. But then Mr. Kudo would have definitely noticed her pass out, right? And then if he saw another waitress, he probably would have said something about that as well, wouldn't he?
Maybe? I mean, because if he was so focused on the other one, and he just thinks that Maggie passed out after the guy died.
These timelines don't really match up too well.
I know. I think for the sake of argument, yes, Don Tigre definitely was there. Violetta, I'm uncertain when she came into the picture, but I'm pretty sure she probably came in after the guy was already dead.
But according to Victor's testimony, she put the coffee into his cup and then gave it to him.
You mean put stuff into the coffee?
Yeah. So at that point, he would have still been alive.
Yeah, but he also claimed that, Glenn was listening to the radio and everything on the eardrum that was ruptured.
I mean,
and then he could see it from his side, and that he could see everything. So, I mean...
So, I know what he says isn't exactly the most reliable. So, I don't know. Well, let's keep going and see what we can see.
Yeah.
You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn, collapsed, right?
Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of that picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean?
Old Seedy wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, that's not the right expression
That's
at
a
all.
strange version of that expression, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the old man said as much when he spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that the man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should... Oh, sorry.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about Old Seedy.
Is that telling me I should present? Okay. Well, first I'll present this. Oh yeah, I've got something you're going to love.
Really? What is it?
A lunchbox, just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright?
Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you?
Detective Gumshoe?
He's really worried about you. Looks like you put a lot of effort into making this, too.
I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
Rules are the rules. They'll lock you, too, if you break them.
Somehow, when an ex-cop turns waitress says that, it seems a whole lot less scary. Or a whole lot scary. Wait, it seems a whole lot scarier. Scarier?
Yes, scarier.
How did I get less scary from scarier? That's literally the opposite.
I don't know.
My brain is weird.
Maybe you looking at her assume that she's less scary because she's a waitress?
Maybe?
And anyway, I hate weenies.
Oh, really?
It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright.
But, didn't she just say that she loves weenies?
Yeah, but because it's from Gumshoe. She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But, I guess so.
I guess we legit just ate it.
Well, how was it?
Yeah, hit the spot. I love weenies. Out of context, Phoenix, right?
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir.
Yeah, we legit just ate it.
The fuck?
I know I used to be on the police force, but I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information in here. All I can help you out with is the menu at Tribulations.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't let your spirits fall.
I'm surprised that she didn't have anything to say about the actual CD that I found.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I'm supposed to present him, right?
I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad of an old man, though.
Still, I feel a bit uneasy.
Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you gotta tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spit it all and see what you make of it.
Okay, and then there we go. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite...
Doesn't quite what?
Well, when I took the copy over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know about that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say it was an old man.
Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man?
No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
So, what did this woman look like?
She was sort of creepy, and she had a kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across this woman like that recently?
Do we present?
I'm assuming we present her, yeah. Okay, this is her. I don't know.
Oh. Is it the Robo Lady?
Well, I wouldn't really call her creepy or cackling, but we can try it. No.
Okay.
What are you about? Okay.
Holy smokes, that's him!
Huh?
That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at the ridiculous suit suntan.
That's a tan?
I guess.
Oh dear.
For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how...
He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan.
I'm not hearing this.
Maggie, you know me. Like, do I sound like that? Do I look like this? Come on. Like, I know it's the hair, but really?
And
Really,
like-
Maggie? Come on!
Right, like, what about the scar?
Right? Like, I'm sorry, was I mauled by a bear recently?
Jeez. How did anyone think that was me? Even, like, the judge? Freaking, Payne?
Yes, Mr. Wright. Yeah, it's me, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, that's definitely me.
And then, like, Payne's like,
Yes, seems that everything's in order here.
Hey, shut up, I'll give you a world of pain. Pain?
Is that the best you've got, Mr. Wright? I've heard much better in my days.
because he's still all, like, cocky from being,
Right.
like, one of the best around from way back when or whatever.
Even though he's like a trial judge. Literally like the tutorial. Fucking.
Right.
Ugh.
Okay, well, where the fuck am I going now? Okay.
Armstrong. Oh. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again.
The place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Oh.
Alright. Missing when we need to talk to him most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? Well, I think we can... I don't know, let's try presenting things. Okay, no. Okay, I thought maybe that would have something. I'm just doing everything.
Fair. So... This is a lot of fucking evidence to go through.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, holy shit.
We're
up to what, 3 pages now? 4?
Yeah, I think it's 3. Yeah, that's 3 pages. Well, 3.5 or 2.5, I guess. Almost 2.5. And a full page plus 1 of people.
I would definitely call her creepy.
Yeah.
Cackling, hard to say.
Oh. I think I already did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Nothing for her, I guess.
Back to Tribulations. Oh, wait, didn't you have... Yeah, okay. I think I can probably do this now.
Do you think?
I think. I mean,
Right.
last time we said, who is this tiger, and we didn't have his profile at the time.
Right.
So, troubles have something to do with
The...
tickets.
Right.
Wasn't restricted to horse races. We're gonna pop with something more terrifying and ferocious.
Oh, so now we present him, right?
Well, no, because actually, she was when presented with
Someone or something more terrifying and ferocious.
I mean, we could try it. Oh, yeah, Beer Tiger. Fuck, wait. I accidentally skipped dialogue.
Oops.
Well, whatever. Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn Elg had something to do with this Bureau Tigre? Tigre? Whatever. Yes. I'm sorry, but I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I got proof that Mr. Elg and the Tiger knew each other.
The horse calendar thing? Because it says something about the meeting.
Oh, yeah. You Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk about with him would be about his debt. No. It is true that Glenn Elg racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so that guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. So close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this?
The CD.
Yeah, that's what I think.
What if he wasn't...
It was not.
Oh.
This is a fairly delicate matter with unnecessary data. There's no way I can access the information. Program itself. Okay. Do I have the program? I might not actually have everything I need yet.
Really? I thought that was... MC Bomber, that should be like the thing, because that's what he was working on. That's why I went to meet with... You just presented the CD, right?
I did.
That...
Can I check this?
Is that it?
No.
God damn it. What the fuck? There's something else related to this we have to find still?
I really thought it would be...
Wait. Like, program, like... Radio program? Like, was it something to do with... that?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Well, shit.
Fuck.
I really thought.
We had it. Yeah.
Well, on the next episode, we'll figure it out, I guess.
Yep.
See you guys then.
Bye.